Hello, I'm Stephen Galpin and this is Property Matters. There is no question that over the last 20 years, buying residential property off plan has done much to support the finance and encourage city-based developments. So, post-COVID, will this international appetite to invest in our cities continue to support our industry, or will governments worldwide seek to encourage inward-only investment from its citizens? For those of us old enough to remember exchange controls, could we see the return of such measures to secure inward investment in property rather than allowing a country's nationals to invest overseas? There will always be a demand created by parents wishing to have the security of ownership rather than rental when sending their children over abroad to further their educations. Whether this is enough to sustain previous levels of investment without the addition of speculative investors simply looking for high capital growth in a legally safe and secure market. As far as our own internal market is concerned, it does concern me that particularly when first-time buyers are looking at buying off plan, they must consider that the average development time for a large residential development is between 2 and 3 years. Although buying off plan only requires a small initial deposit, a purchaser is committing to a complete purchase, not just a contractual option. This catches so many purchasers out when they find they're unable to sell on their contractual position and are forced to complete their purchases. Speculative commitments are fine, but one has to have the funding available to complete their purchase, and particularly in the case of a young first-time buyer, it would be a remarkable skill that could predict their financial position and onward ability to purchase 3 years forward. This, of course, governs a purchaser's ability to finance and complete their purchase. If they can't get a mortgage, they're in trouble. And this is so often the point when buying off plan ends in tears. I think too, with the ever-increasing height and volume of buildings, the costs are causing difficulties for developers raising the finance for these billion-pound developments. It's all a bit strong for the balance sheets of our funding banks. However, a balanced approach, market conditions, and ever-increasing demand for housing stock will see us through. I look forward to a strong and recovering market for 2022. I'm Stephen Galpin. Join me next time on Property Matters.